Good morning and welcome. You are with the Skeinz Diaries. With any luck, hopefully you can hear me. As you can see, in the warehouse setup today. I thought I'd come out here just to show you where all the action is actually happening. It is huge. Day 5, epic sale. Can't believe it. So I'm going to catch up with you today and I'll catch up with you tomorrow, but I won't be here on Friday, just so you know. But oh gosh, just as we think we can't get any busier, we do. But this has been the great thing about having yarns that have been coming in from the mill on a staggered sort of release as they're getting them through. I mean, this is all happening in real time, people. It has been massive. You guys loved the Frenchie that I put out yesterday. Oh my word. Did you love it? The snug, the DK Frenchie was basically gone by lunchtime. I may have a few balls left in the shop, but honestly, it was gone, John, and we only have a handful of the 4-ply left. So if you saw that delicious little Frenchy pink and you thought, oh, I have to have a piece of that, you need to get your skates on and grab it. It is an absolute stunner. It went super fast. And as I said, we've only got the cozy left. Now, the neat thing about the cozy is that wonderful 300 bar 2 count, which I'm very fond of. And if you love the cozy or you love knitting DK or using DK patterns but having a lighter fabric, I'm the queen of this. I live in Hawke's Bay, so we're much warmer climate here. I am always knitting using that 300 bar 2 weight. So think Southland Sport, think cozy. What else do we have in that weight? Oh, we've done some of the Cove in that as well. 3.75 millimeter needle. That's my secret. 3.75 millimeter needle. I get a 24 stitch tension on that, which is the sport weight tension. But if you're knitting a DK pattern with 22 stitches, you're only looking at a 10% differential for sizing. So when it comes to actually making adjustments to sizing for your pattern, 10% is easy to work with, because if it's got a broad sizing differential and a broad amount of ease, you can actually work within that quite easily. If it's a little bit tighter, all you need to do is add 10% to the measurement that you're going to knit and then upscale it. So easy, and you get this fabulous fabric, perfect fabric cover factor, and it's great. It's just that little bit lighter. So if you're a warmer climate person, I know especially here us in the Bay of Plenty, Auckland, Northland, that is such a neat tip if you're wanting to knit DK patterns but without the DK weight. And of course that cozy is perfect. Right, I have, as you may have noticed this morning, we have put up some new yarns for today. And speaking of lighter weights, on a theme, here they are. These are 2, look at these little beauties. Aren't they the cutest thing you have ever seen? Oh, let's move away from that sun. Look at that. Super cute. This one is called Iris. This one is called Hebe. They are 3-ply wool. And lovely 3-ply wool. Now, this is not merino. So if you're wanting to do like premature or skaboo type baby singlets, it's not merino. However, from infant onwards, fine. I think this will be fine. So it's not merino soft, but it's not bad. 100% wool, great for shawls. So if you're wanting to do a big baby shawl, or if you're wanting to do a big shawl for yourself, 476 meters per 100 grams. So because of the bounce on the wool here too, you can see there's lots of bounce there. See the bounce? Bouncy. That means that you'll be able to sort of knit this into any sort of fingering weight shawl pattern. So have a look actually over on our Truly Myrtle page. There's a whole heap of shawl patterns over there. These would be perfect. Now, I can tell you we've only got very, very limited stocks of both of these. Like when I say limited stocks, less than a carton of each. So if you like yourself a little bit of fingering action, you want to do some shawls or some lighter weight stuff, you need to get your skates on with that, because they will go, oh, drop it like that super fast. Now, the other thing, and you will also notice if you're a lover of finer weights, there's a couple of little cream steamed numbers that have just popped up. 4-ply. There's a little bit of 4-ply there. I think it's in 4-ply cream. Oh no, 4-ply white it might be. It is just some leftovers. The mill have been doing a sort of a stock take and a clear up of lots of different little stocks, and they find sort of 2 or 3 bulk hanks of things here and there, and they've just literally steamed them, boiled them off, thrown black Skeinz label on it and sent it over. So that's what turned up last night. There's a 14 ply and a 4 ply. A 2 ply should be hopefully going up in the next couple of days, maybe even later today, potentially tomorrow. So all of those will populate at the top of the sale page. So if you're looking for anything new, we'll always stick it on page 1. So to make it easy for you to find, because they're fiddly bits. So those will be going up as well. So I won't necessarily put those ones out into the newsletter because there's so little of them. And when I say so little, I'm talking 20 to 40 balls of, so 1 to 2 hanks, maybe 60 if you've got 3 hanks. So sweet bugger all, basically. So you're going to have to be quick with them. Hey, this is the other one that's just gone out this morning. This is Coney Island. This is gorgeous. So this is New Zealand Merino, machine washable, divine. So this is the same base yarn as those splatter prints that you guys went gaga over the other day. Now this has been printed with alpine green, sage and merlot and rose hips from Vintage. Isn't that absolutely stunning? So if you have any of those 3 yarns in Vintage, you'll be able, 4 yarns in Vintage, you'll be able to pop, against those. But it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We love this. Again, not a massive amount of this either. There was only sort of a handful of that, and I'm picking this will go super fast. This guy is going out at just $4.95 a ball. And yes, I forgot to tell you the price of this one, $5.95 a skein, 100 gram skein, $5.95. Now normally these, if we were to do these, normally these would go out at $15.95. So good deals, very good deals. So you do need to make sure that you get skates on and get those really, really quick. Now we are, and that's why I sort of came out. You can probably, you've seen, Elisa's over. You can see her here in the sun. There she is over. Give us a wave, Elisa. Oh, she's got her headphones on. Give us a big wave. Wavy wave. There she is. There's the lovely Elisa. So she's over the back there. And we've got Robin's whizzing around on the thing. They're all going for it. And we are getting our orders out as quick as possible. Oh, Patricia was just saying, see, you must have been an early bird, Patricia, because she's saying a Saturday order arrived and mastered super fast. Yes, I checked with Claire this morning and I said, what time on Saturday we up to now? And we're packing starting from 7 a.m. this morning. And before you look and go, what have you guys been doing? The sale started at midnight. It would make your hair curl if you knew how many hundreds of orders we received between midnight and 7 a.m. All I can say is you biatches don't sleep. You don't sleep. So all of those, so that's literally been the first 4 days of packing has been those orders. They'll be from 7 a.m. today. It's going to sort of slow down a bit time-wise because we had a huge hump between 7 and 10. That's when the bulk of the orders for Saturday were placed. So look, I'll be brutally honest, we're not going to get through Saturday by the end of the week. So if you're somebody who placed your order after Saturday or later in the afternoon or evening on Saturday, yeah, just hold fire. You probably won't see your order until next week. But the good news is, yarn doesn't go off, she don't spoil, it will be just fine. So yeah, just be patient, and you can place as many orders as you like. Just pop your orders in and they'll just go in the queue, and we'll get them out as we get to them. Same goes for collect in stores. So the collect in stores are basically processed in the same way as the dispatch orders, and they come through to me in that order. So I've got essentially collect in stores with me now through to about, I think, 5 a.m. So those will sort of slowly start filtering through. But I know for my locals, most of you live locally, if you want to wait, if you're in no massive hurry and you're quite happy to wait, and you're making multiple orders, just come in and pick them all up next week or the week after. It won't bother us, honestly. We've already seen some little clusters for locals appear, and we just put them all together. And, a few of you I know picked up stuff in cartons last year. We just bundled it all together in a carton, you collected it. So we can only do that for our pickup in stores. That's the one perk that you get for being with us here local. Please do not ask us to do that if we're sending out via courier. It's just simply not possible. Simply not possible. And some have asked, and we politely say no. And that's, yeah. we need to, we just can't do that with the volume of orders. So yeah, just be patient, and as I said before, you know, we've got new things. I've got, I think, a couple of new things coming through tomorrow. Most of the new stuff will be bundling through this week, but then Claire's been on the phone to the mill this morning, and they're madly trying to get some stuff through to us in the next few days to get towards the end of next week. So yeah, there's stuff happening all the time. So in terms of what we're going to get, when we're going to get it, how we're going to get it, is an overall face. But that's the fun part, right? Epic sale, it's always good. I'll be back in the shop again today, so if you're in town, do come in and say hello. And we've got a few little, we've got like literally, like for example, I've got 15 balls I'm putting out of something today. Lots of little quirky things like that I get in the shop. If it's only a really tiny amount, that's where it ends up. So if you are local, you know, pop by every couple of days and just see what's new and what we've got there to tempt you. But in the meantime, I'm going to get going. Let you guys get on with your day. Check out the sale page to see what's loaded, and I will see you again here tomorrow. Take care.